Yeah, YouTubers, Tazman here, bringing you another episode of Fantasy Grounds from the ground up. And in the last bunch of episodes, we've been doing character creation. And guess what? This is our last one because we will have gone through all the classes of the Player's Handbook. So, I have some ideas for what's to come next. However, I would love to hear if you guys have any specifics that you would like to see next. Um, but having said that, let's go ahead and continue on. So, in the last episode, we made an Warlock Dragonborn that was an Outlander. In this one, we are going to continue down. We're going to make a pirate. And it is going to be a wizard. And the race will be a dwarf. So we have a wizard dwarf pirate. So that's kind of an interesting combination, but should be fun all the same. So let's go ahead and click on our character and I don't know why I made that big. I had absolutely no reason to do that. No idea why. So we've been doing race then class. So this is a race, DWAR. Should I say Dwarven Ranger? I'm curious how. I know I had a dwarf. I just said dwarf. Dwarf Ranger. I meant wizard. Alright, here is our dwarf wizard. And let's go ahead and find a picture. They had some good dwarf ones in here, I believe. That guy could be a dwarf wizard. Or we could make a female dwarf wizard. She didn't look like a forest gnome. Let's do that one. Wait, no, we already did that one with our dwarf bard. We'll do that one that was a gnome. To me, that looks kind of like a dwarf anyway. Alright, so, whoops, I guess I leave that open. Let's go ahead and add in our background. Probably put this over here. Let's do our background. Boom, like a show. Do our class. And then we get to choose 2 additional. So we don't want athletics or perception. So being a wizard, I would definitely say Arcana would be a good one. Wizard, they're more intellect. I'm going to say history. I think that's good. So there we go, and then we have our race. Which is, oh, we gotta move back and go to dwarf. Alright, what kind of dwarf are we? This is a good question. I think in just standard Player's Handbook, there's either mountain or, why is there 2 mountains? Mountain or hill, I believe. So I think maybe we'll choose between those, and probably whichever one. I'm pretty sure with a dwarf, or I mean with a wizard, we use intelligence for our. Whoops. Intelligence should be the primary. So hill dwarf didn't seem to be it. Let's go ahead and try this one. Strength. What are these ones? Why are these ones still saying the same thing? Are they the exact same? Kind of looks like it. Strength, yep. We actually have like 3 hill dwarves. 2 mountain dwarfs, 2 Drugar. What is a gold dwarf? Out of curiosity. Wisdom. So it looks like, I mean, I think we'll just do a hill dwarf. I think that'll be good. And there we go. So this will increase our wisdom, give us 2 on con, which is pretty good. I mean, we don't necessarily, I mean, as a wizard, we're definitely going to be more of the ranged person in the back and hopefully not taking lots of hits, but the 12 to our con might help out, like from other ranged people. So, maybe. Alright, so let's go ahead and roll our crummy dice. Ooh, that one's actually not too bad. 17. And a 12. Followed by a 14. Followed by another 12. Followed by an 11. Oh, followed by a terrible 7. Wow. Okay, so I think our dump stat definitely is going to be our strength. We're not really going to be focused on that. As it said here, the quick build intelligence is the highest, followed by constitution or dex. So our con is already up to 12, which is really good. We could actually 14, 15, we could bump that to 16. I definitely want intelligence to be the 17. So let's get rid of that one. And we also got rid of that one. Okay, so that means we could take the 14, put it in con and get 16, or we could get that and get 14 and actually have 2 14s. We can have 14 and 14 here. That might be a good idea. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and do 14 here and then take the 12 and add the 2 to that, which gives us the other 14. So that gets rid of that one. That gets rid of that one. So now we have an 11 and 12 to go between wisdom and charisma. So wisdom is a +1, so we could get 12 and 12, and then at least we won't have, other than that one, we won't have any zeros. I think that's a good idea. So we'll do 12 here and 12 there. So there you go. That is how you take lemons and make lemonade. I mean, other than the dump stat, we're actually not absolutely terrible. we're pretty terrible. It's not absolutely terrible. All right, having done all that, we know we have a d6 plus our con is 2, so 7, 8. They were off by 1. And I believe that is everything off this first page. Look how fast we did that. All right, so now let's go ahead and start looking at these other things. All right, features, Arcane Recovery. This is, you've learned to regain some of your magical energies by studying your spellbook. Once per day, when you finish a short rest, you can choose to expend a spell slot to, you can choose a, oh, you can choose an, I think that should be an. You can choose an expended spell slot to recover. The spell slots can have combined level that is equal to or less than half your wizard level, rounded up. And none of the slots, you can choose expended spell slots. Oh. Alright, so this means after a short rest, we actually can recover spell slots, which is kind of different. So that means, what is it? It is equal to less than half your wizard level, rounded up. So we're level 1, half of level 1 is, we'll just round up to 1. Easy peasy. So level 2 will still be 1, level 3 we go to 2. Actually, is that right? Yeah, because 1.5, so we round up. Alright, so that's pretty cool. I know the slots can be 6th level or higher, so you can't do your 6th or level or higher, but 5 and down you can. For example, if you're a 4th level wizard, you can recover up to, sorry, if you're 4th level, 2 spell slots, or 2 levels worth of spell slots. You can recover either a 2nd level spell slot or 2 level 1 spell slots. Alright, so that is definitely going to be, I would say, a more roleplay type thing. I mean, it's not totally roleplay, but I don't know how you would code that. We'll see later on if they actually have anything. Bad reputation. This must be a pirate thing. No matter where you go, people are afraid of you due to your reputation. When you're in a civilized settlement, you can get away with minor criminal offenses, such as refusing to pay for food at a tavern or breaking down doors at a local shop, since most people will not report your activity to the authorities. Sweet! That is definitely roleplay. And then we have our spellcasting right here, which we will keep out. Let's go to our traits. Dwarven combat training. You have proficiency with battle axe, hand axe, light hammer, and warhammer. So that should be not listed. So can we do this hopefully? Oh yes. Battle axe all the way to warhammer. C. Do that. And do comma space V. I don't think the parser cares about the and, so I think that's all it cares about, so we'll go ahead and leave that. So that is taken care of. Dwarven resilience. This, I believe, is something that actually does have a thing. You have advantage on saving throws against poison, and you have resistance against poison damage. So yes. Dwarven toughness, I think this also is 1. Your hit point maximum increases by 1, and it increases by 1 every time you gain a level. So that means our hit point maximum actually is 9. 9. So that one, you do need to remember that, because every time you level, you're going to want to do that. But I don't think there's anything you can really code that does that. Once again, we'll see if that actually comes up. Stone cutting, this is saying we get advantage on checks related to stonework. So a history, and we'll already have proficiency on that, so that's definitely good. You're considered proficient in history, and add double your proficiency bonus. Woohoo, that is nice. And we'll already be proficient in it, so double our proficiency means we actually have 4 up front. So that's our stone cutting. And then tool proficiency. You can gain proficiency with artisan tool of your choice. Smith tools, brewer's tools, or mason tools. I think, let's choose smith tools. Can we do this? And this is a proficiency. Oops, I can't do that though. Control C. Tool proficiency. We get a water vehicle, which obviously is going to be a pirate ship, right? V. Smith's tools. So we get navigator's tools. We get vehicle. We'll just call it a pirate ship. If I can highlight this. Won't let me highlight it, so let's go ahead and say P-I-R-A-T, pirate ship. So we have a pirate ship at our beck and call. And Smiths, we don't need that. So there we go. We have Common and Dwarvish, so no additional languages. And I think for our navigator's tools here, once again, I can't. We need to go create 2 of these. Go ahead and do navigator's tools, V, right? And let's go grab the smithing tools as well. Now this is, like I've said many times, this is where you have to kind of decide what is the skill that is actually going to be associated with this? And you know, I would say smithing's tools could be dexterity, because you do have to have a certain touch. Navigator's tools, I'm going to probably say it's intelligence, and we are proficient at it. And then probably smithing tools, I would say maybe dex. You need that fine touch. I don't know, it could also be intelligence. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with dex. So that takes care of those two guys, and proficiency. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and continue on. So we now are onto the inventory. 1 second. All right, so do copper pieces, silver pieces, electrum pieces, gold pieces, and of course our platinum pieces. And let's go ahead and look at what we get. So we get a club. I don't know if this is considered a weapon. Belaying pin. Let's see if that's actually an item. B-E-L-A-Y, right? That is not necessarily an item. How about a club? Is there one that's not necessarily a weapon? Club of warning. I guess it's just a regular club. But maybe what we'll do is in parentheses here say a B-E-L-A-Y-I-N belaying pin. No idea what that is, to tell you the truth. We have 50 feet of silk rope. Very nice. We're very fancy. S-I silk R-O-P-E. Nope. What kind of ropes have we got? Rope of climbing, 50 foot of hempen. There's silk right there. 30, 30, and 50. Let's grab the 50. Lucky charms such as a rabbit's foot or a small stone with a hole in the center. You may roll for a random trinket on the trinkets table in chapter 5. Let's go do this. I think there is a trinkets table listed in here. T-R-I-N-K. Elven trinkets table. Here we go. Let's see what our pirate has. He has 2 toe soldiers with one with a missing head. Interesting. What number is that? 52? Wait, what did we roll? 40, 30. We rolled, a D10 and a D100. Why did it look like it rolled 4? So I guess we're just going to 52. Before I do that, we need to get, we'll do it as a rock. I think maybe a rock's in here. It's a scroll. Let's see if this is anything. I don't think this is anything special. It's just an expensive scroll. And what we'll do is just get rid of this. I was actually doing this whole thing just for the weight, and then it doesn't even have weight listed. Oh well, it actually added it in. So let's go ahead and get rid of the scroll thing. There we go. Alright, I think that's better anyway. Go and close the tables, go back to items. Alright, so we have that. Set a common close. So nice. COOTATS. Just common close are good. And a pouch containing gold, 10 gold. Oh. 10. And let's do our pouch. And there we go. I don't think I missed anything, so I think we're good. Alright, let's go see what we get as a wizard. So equipment-wise, we get a quarterstaff or a dagger. I think we'll definitely take a quarterstaff. Q-U-A-R-T, quarterstaff. There we go. We get a component pouch or an arcane focus. Let's just do the component pouch. I think that one's actually easier to find in one of these two. Adventuring gear, maybe? Arcane focus. And it's not going to be under its own heading, is it? C-O-M-P, component pouch. There we go. Go ahead and we have a component pouch with all our basic components. We get a Scholar's Pack or an Explorer's Pack. I think that's also under here, right? I'm just going to do the Explorer's Pack. Ah, dang it, that's not the one we can easily do. So close that, do Explorers. E-X-P-L-O-R-E-R. And we'll grab that one. Does it do it? Yes. Okay, good. So there's our Explorer's Pack. And then we get a spellbook. Spellbook to hold all our spells. Perfect. Okay. And then that is all of our items. Now we need to come up here, because as a wizard, we know a certain amount of spells, as you can see right here. So we know 3 cantrips. If we scroll down, we know 2 first level spells. So if we come here, we can read that we have that. At first level, you have a spellbook containing 6 first level wizard spells of your choice. Oh, this is actually the spell slots. Prepare casting of spells. Make sure it's nothing special. 2 slots. Available to cast. To do so, choose a number of wizard spells from your spellbook equal to your intelligence modifier plus your wizard level. So we're a 1 plus our intelligence modifier, which is a 3. So we get 4. Is how many we get to prepare. Sweet. So we get 2 spell slots, and we get 6 spells, and we prepare 4. Whew. Alright, and before we do that, let's go do our notes. I'm going to have we're going to be a good wizard. Let's be a... Let's see, what is it? It's lawful good. Why can't I remember? Is it neutral good? And then chaotic good? I think it's neutral good. Let's be neutral good. N-E-U-T-R-A-L. Neutral good. And we won't worry about all these other parts in here. Let's just jump right in because we're almost using too much time. So there's our club. here's our spell slots. Perfect. All right, so let's go add some spells. Let's go to spells here. And we are a first level wizard. So let's go. We'll do the traits and stuff afterwards. So let's go wizard. Can I do W? No. You just have to scroll all the way down. Alright, so wizard spells. So we know 3 cantrips. So let's go look at those real quick. Animate dead, bestow curse, blink, catnap. Catnap, what is that one? Clairvoyance, counterspell, dispel magic, enemies abound, erupting earth, fast friends, fear, feign dead, fireball. What? That is not a cantrip. Oh, level 3. I'm like, wait a minute. Level 0. I was like, these don't sound like cantrips to me. There we go. That's much better. Acid splash, blade ward, chill touch, control flames, dancing lights. We're Dwarf. We really don't care about light. Mage Hand is always handy. We'll go ahead and take Mage Hand as 1. And we're going to get that error because I have that other mod in here. I forgot to take it out. But that's okay. So Mage Hand is 1. Shocking Grass, Thunderclap. I think Chill Touch is a pretty decent one, and it's a range, so 120. Go ahead and do that and that. Maybe Mold Earth. Let's do that one. Alright, so there's our cantrips. Now we get 6 level 1 spells. Absorb Elements is always handy. That one allows you as a reaction. So when it happens, you get to absorb the element that you were hit by, and then your next attack actually gets to use a portion of that element. So that's really awesome. Burning Hands is pretty handy. Haha, get it? Handy. Let's see. Color Spray, Disguise Self. Detect Magic can always be nice. I said we get 4, right? 4 prepared, but we get 6. False Life. Feather Fall could be handy if we're up when we need to get down low. Magic Missile seems to be a go-to one. How many is that? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And maybe Witch Bolt. Alright, so now of these, we actually get to have prepared. I'm not going to close that because we have our racial traits and class features. So of these, let's see, which ones shall we say are prepared? Absorb Elements, maybe Detect Magic, Magic Missile, and Witch Bolt. And now you'll see all the other ones are hidden, only the ones that are prepared are shown here. Okay, so that is good. Let's go ahead and clear out our 2 filters. In fact, while I'm here, I might as well do Wizard while we're here. So let's do class features first. Go and close that. Alright, so features. It didn't seem like there was really any features for us. Class features, memory. No, I don't see any. So, alright, so let's move on to traits. Race traits, and let's go to Dwarf. Dwarf. So there's both Dwarven Resilience and Stone Cunning. So very nice. We need to get rid of this one and say RACI racial traits. Click off. There we go. And we'll get rid of the dwarf part. And then we'll do our Dwarven Resilience. And there we go. I think that pretty much completes our guy. When we go back into combat, now we can see just the things we need to see. Alright, so I think that takes care of it. This is our last character. I would love to know what you guys want to see next. I do have some ideas that I'm throwing around, but like I said, I'd like to know what you guys think yourselves. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a thumbs up down below. Aside from that, comment, like, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Check out my Discord and my other channels. And that's it. Until next time, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.